Hello, this is Angela here from Soul Tarot. Welcome to your weekly reading for the 26th of August to the 1st of September 2019. Thank you to those also who are new to Soul Tarot with Angela on Facebook and Soul Tarot with Angela on YouTube. Every week at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, a post is released on YouTube and Facebook, Soul Tarot with Angela. So thank you for selecting your card, 1, 2 or 3, or any combination. Now before I go into the meanings of the cards, I just do a quick energy update, what's been going on, what the themes for the week ahead, astrology and any lunar phases that we're going through. So basically the theme that I'm seeing for this week ahead is all about expansion. So what I am seeing from the previous week is anything that we have been able to receive, gifts from the universe, from other people, opportunities, I see that we are going to be able to expand on those. So that new moon that we're about to experience on the 30th of August as well is going to help with that as well and shift things forwards. New moons are always about new beginnings. Now, the supermoon on the 30th of August is the closest that it's going to be to Earth on that day. That means that it's going to have a very strong pull on our psyches. We'll probably feel the energy a lot more. At the moment also, we have 8 planets that are in Earth signs. Now, Earth is all about being grounded. They're much more practical. It's about putting strategies in place. Virgo is all about tactics, and the supermoon is in Virgo, and we're in Virgo sun at the moment. The sun is in Virgo. So, anything that you've had, projects, or any new beginnings that you've had recently, it's really important to make sure that you're grounding that with practical steps of what you want to be achieving. So it might be a good idea to spend a weekend. What do I want to do with my new business? What do I want to achieve in my new job? What do I want to achieve in my relationship? Put some of those intentions down, journal them, and then revisit them at the end of this new moon cycle and in a few months' time, even in February next year after the 6-month period. So it's really important to have a look at, use the energy wisely of Virgo because it's very helpful. Right, so let's get into the card meanings. First card here is the Fool. Now the Fool energy, I love this energy of the Fool because it's basically saying to me that you've got a lot of sort of wonder and childlike innocence, I guess. You're kind of going forth into a new phase, like a new adventure without a care. You can see the magician, he's juggling all the balls up in the air, and it isn't the magician card as such, but what I'm sensing is that you're going to be presented with some opportunities this week, and you're going to look at them and think, wow, this is almost either too good to be true, or yeah, this is what I really want to be doing. And it's all of that sort of being presented to you. It can have a bit of a it's a very adventurous spirit. It also just gives you a bit of a it's not really a warning, but either don't walk too blindly into any new opportunity or don't fear it. So I don't really like to use the don't word, but it's just being aware. Am I being like a fool rushing in? Am I holding back because I fear what the outcome is going to be? So it's good to have that little bit of dose of reality, like with anything. But remember, it can be too good to be true because you deserve it, because you have been waiting. And it will require a leap of faith from you. It's just saying, don't fall off the cliff. So that's the first card. Second card is the beautiful Sun card. And this is, you can see here the beautiful energy coming through here. You've got the gorgeous, gorgeous harmony and joy and positivity coming towards you. This is kind of a culmination. And I see for people who've, their health's been a bit rubbish, felt a bit, uninspired, not very energetic. I feel that things are going to shift in a new direction for you, especially with new moon coming in on the 30th. So, you've got some good fortune coming in. It could be to do with finances, more harmonious relationships, just feeling a little bit more balanced, at work, with people around you. They're not going to be as crazy. So, that feeling of stuck energy, things are going to start shifting a bit for you, and you're going to start seeing the light. This is going to really sort of make you feel much more inspired energy. So, just keep on with the thoughts, the frequency that I was talking about before, because that'll keep you up in that positive time, especially with the cycle of the new moon coming up on the 30th of August. Right, so the last card is the Seven of Pentacles, and I love this card because this is all about, well, it can actually mean someone who's near retirement, but it's also a very good omen for those that have got their own business. So if you're an entrepreneur, it's really going to indicate a period of growth and cultivation. Very, very positive financially for you. It means the harvesting of the fruits of your labour and profits and returns and on investments, etc. So, you may have had a project that has been on the boil for a long period of time, and you're going to start seeing returns on that a lot more. And that's going to make you feel very good. But that's because you put the hard work in. There's always more work to do though. So whatever you harvest, obviously, it's not a time to stop, but it's and take it for granted. It's just more you can harvest, you can enjoy, and this is really a good time to pick the fruit, see the money coming in, because Pentacles is all about, or usually relates to money and business. Can also refer to relationships, and I thought that this might touch on things for a few of you people out there. So if you're in a partnership, it means that you've got a very solid connection going, and even though you're going to have the normal challenges relationships will bring, it is a keeper. It's very, very solid. And this particularly as well, because it's an earth energy card, it relates to the Virgo. It fits quite nicely with that. And if you're single, you can look back at any relationships you've had with anyone. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it's about looking back at the past and seeing what you have learnt from the past. It's a very good time to be doing that. So, I feel overall it's very positive energy. Now, if I were to put the cards together, and obviously this is a general reading, and I pick up on the energies of the lunar cycles, what's happening in the universe. Now, if I were to put all the three cards together, I'm feeling for some of you, you're going to be presented with something quite exciting this week. It's going to make you feel really good, and you're going to be very tempted to move that forward because, But the only caution, as I was saying before, don't fall off the cliff. Don't get into that fear that might be your normal response to something. Have a look at it openly and honestly, because if it's what you desire, then you can take that leap of faith because the sun's supporting you here. You've got the beautiful joy, positivity. You've got this is a good time. This is also a good timing thing. For expansion, for harmony. So, if you are looking at opportunities, and even this could be a new cycle coming up that's more positive. There's positive energy surrounding this new cycle, and the outcome is going to be very good for you financially. You're going to find it's a solid opportunity that's going to give you satisfaction, and it's also going to give you financial rewards. So I hope that this reading has helped you out there, and please feel free to like, comment, share and subscribe to my Facebook page and YouTube. And thank you so much for participating, and have a wonderful week ahead, especially with the new moon. Remember to keep your intentions and your frequency high. Write down your plans and strategies, and I look forward to talking to you again next week. Bye for now.